Here we are again. It's the NFT Circus. It's Friday. It's another TGIF. We got Crackers from Ireland. We got TC from Canada. We got Previn from Terror Cards. He's down in LA, I believe. And Consumer Break, I have no idea where you are. You are
West Virginia, believe it or not.
West Virginia. There we go. Representing. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone doing okay?
Excellent.
All right.
Surviving.
So we're sitting here. We're chatting about some crazy new game on Wax that's been causing a kerfuffle. That's what I'm going to call it, a kerfuffle. And I'm just going to put it on screen. TC doesn't want me to, but I'm going to. There it is. It's Mining Network. If you haven't seen this cheesy, weird, like retro-looking thing where you're like, I'm not really sure what this is, and it even has a console that gets like all super hacky looking, right? Like I'm afraid to use this. Yeah, I'm sure you can do stuff with this, but I'm afraid to do anything. So anyway,
looks like Win95 when you go to DOS.
So this is a new game. Now I'm going to preface this by saying this is not financial advice whatsoever.
Yeah, totally.
You do your own research, guys. I'm just saying there's been some crazy stuff that happened on this game where it actually, the token for this, the BTK token, went 4 times wax this last week. It hit I think it hit 4 wax for one of these, which is crazy. And at the same time, which I've never seen anything like that ever. Where did it even start? Where did the coin start? Do you know what the starting price was?
I was there day one, probably about an hour after it started, and a friend told me about it, and I was like, "Oh, is it a click game?" He says, "Yeah, kind of," but I went, "Oh, really?"
Right.
So I
kind of is a click game. But it's a bizarre click game.
Yeah, he said you get a free miner with it. So I said, "Okay, I'll try it." And as soon as I played 5 minutes, I said, "Oh my god, this is our planet."
Right.
And I just
So there's a whole bunch of stuff here. You can buy your packs here and stuff. Now I have to say,
don't buy your pack. Don't buy a pack.
Don't buy a pack. Well, I bought where do you get the miners? Where do you get the miners?
Okay,
see, TC knows what's going on more than anybody here.
So if you want the trick, this is the trick. I'm gonna tell everybody the trick, and this is how you. The whole point of this is to have a really good base.
Okay. Because
you need it to mine. So when you start going for the higher cards, like a legendary or whatever, you'll have enough of the in-game token to upgrade, and then you start making piles and piles of wax. So you want to buy the link that I sent you? That's the best miner to buy right now.
Okay,
that's all I'm buying. I don't own a legendary.
Okay,
I'm just buying as many of those miners as I could possibly get my hands on.
Okay, so these are what they look like. Those are the miners. Okay.
Yeah.
So
and I listed them as the cheapest. So
now what happened here? Okay, now this is the flip on this, guys. Okay, so the mining network came out. It's making all this crazy stuff. All these people are. It's ranked, I believe, like number 3, isn't it?
No,
oh my god, it's ranked literally number 2 under blockchain brawlers, right? So,
but on what's that? Wax market cap, it's 1.
Wow.
I think.
Okay. Now, when you go here, this is what happened. I'm not sure the whole story on this. I'm sure Atomic will let us know the true story on this. I have no idea what happened.
No, they won't.
I don't know what happened, but it's not whitelisted, any longer.
I don't care. I don't care.
But regardless, it's still number 2, and I'm just in shock. Honestly, I don't know how it got de-whitelisted. I'm not sure the reasonings behind that. It's still moving strong, and if anybody can reach out and let us know the actual story on this, it'd be awesome, so we can know the reasons behind this. Because I have to talk about it because it's insane that it went to 4 wax. Let
me just say this: the guy that invented or did this game, I believe he's a genius. The way he's done this, the mechanics of it all, I've never seen anything like it. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well, I'm going to put the link in the YouTube chat. You guys go check it out. Okay, I don't know what to think about any of it.
Yeah, I might be going off screen for a minute or two because I'm just not going to play a game around.
The beauty about this game, you don't have to click every hour. You click whatever the hell you want.
And that's it, right? And it just stays. Now, now I'm going to show you. Okay, now are these the right miners right here? Are these the right miners to get, TC?
No.
Those
are they're good to have.
Okay,
but you want to get the one that's below that.
The one
But
below that.
You probably paid about 50 wax for those, right?
I think around there.
Yeah. You want to get the ones that are 5 wax. You want a huge base.
Gotcha.
So then you can eventually upgrade those.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so that's the game. I just had to start off with that because it's just been coming through my feed left and right. I keep on seeing this TC like every like 4 hours. What? Oh my god! What's happening?
So Corey says, text me. He says, "What the frig is this game about?" And I said, it's cool, blah blah blah. He says, "Okay, so what do I gotta do? Like, I don't have time to do this shit. Just tell me what to do." So I said, "Just buy these coins." By the end of the night, he's at like number 12 on the leaderboard.
They're cashing in. So I mean, if you just hopped in a couple weeks ago, that's crazy to see.
It's not even 2 weeks old. What are you talking to?
You're right. It's like only a couple weeks, right? It's only been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's hardly been any time.
I don't even know how that happened. And
the community is massive now. It's huge.
That's nuts. That is
on
nuts.
Both Telegram and Discord. It's huge.
I'm
guy
shocked.
The guy that runs it, hardly says anything. That's the crazy part.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, it just popped up, and all of a sudden it's number 2, and I'm like, what happened? How did that even go down? Like, it's just crazy to me. So anyway, if you guys are interested, check out that's been in the news. You got the BC Brawlers too. They released a cheaper pack as well. I think they have what was it called? They had an artifact pack. Was that what it was? Yeah, I think it was the artifact pack. This one, and it was like around like $50 or something. Like, I think you have to get them all in secondary now. But if you guys want to hop into this game,
on that? What's the ROI?
I don't know. I want to get people in here that play this game. Do you guys play this, Previn, at all?
I've never played the game.
No.
Yeah, none of us are in it. Because the original buy-in was crazy expensive.
Yeah. Oh,
so a lot of us, And I don't know if this is the exit liquidity here, so I get a little scared.
I don't know.
So, but I might have to get one of these here. Maybe.
Actually, I would probably. Once you should ask Yoshi. He seems to be into the brawlers.
Yeah, he is. He is into the brawlers. I have to ask him.
He might be able to explain it way more than I could because I'm not.
Yeah, because I mean, people are liking it. The people that I've heard on a couple spaces say they really like it. I haven't experienced this, so I don't really know. But
it's a click game, right?
Yeah. For now, it's a click game, but I think they're going to do like a player versus player kind of thing because they have the guy from is it Magic Quest or what's the card game?
No idea.
What was it? Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering. The guy from Magic the Gathering is part of the team now. So I think they're doing something like that. But anyway, for people over there in the YouTube chat, go ahead and type in $MORBS so you're entered into our giveaways. We have a couple giveaways to do today. And actually, one of them is from Maiki. Maiki was going to be joining us today, but he didn't realize the time in Germany would be about 2:00 in the morning. So he went to bed. So he's not going to make it today. But we're going to try to do a European show, have him back on.
Saturday or something?
Do another Saturday, maybe in a couple weeks. We'll do that. And do one of those early shows like at noon or something because that helps people on the other side of the world be able to
for sure
kind of tune in and stuff. But I did get some intel. He has a Friends PFP release coming, and if you haven't seen his artwork, it's absolutely awesome. So these are his PFPs. He has 200 unique ones. There they are. They're coming at you. Really cool art. Mikey's from Germany, so we'll hopefully be able to get him back on here. And you'll be able to check out that stuff.
I think we had him on the last European show as well.
Yeah, I think we did. I think, because he wrote to me earlier and he didn't realize. I think on top of it, because of the daylight savings or whatever time, it's like later than he was expecting. So he was like, I can't
is he issuing those PFPs manually? Because they the third image there says to send it to an account, which I did.
So it's. So the way I'm saying it, you get a token, and I think you either have to burn it to an account. I just got it, so I have to read the instructions.
It is 6 p.m.'s program, and Quacks. Oh, what's his name? Quacks.
McStacks.
Yeah, he's involved in the project as well, and so is Smile.
Okay.
So it's three of them. They have their own PFP at the moment as well. That
Gotcha.
use the coin. You buy the coin and they generate the piece. This is run off the same program, I'm guessing. I know it is by Quacks McSacks. So I mean, it is. I think this is the first one they're going to be using.
Nice.
So it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, I got my token. I just haven't done the rest of the thing. So I'll do that. I'll be doing.
I'm trying to buy one of these mining NFTs at this second.
Are you? He's getting all on it. I'm telling you, that mining network was it was a juicy one because I saw it, you know, like, and I think it was at like it hit one wax, and I was like, wow, it already got up to one wax, and then like literally the next day I see TC post this like spelled out all capitals with like, you know, periods in between. You're like, what happened here? And it's like it was at 4 wax. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, whoa. I haven't seen anything do that before. I was in shock when Brawlers, you know, went up, you know, but
so how that game works is when everybody starts leveling up, that's when the price goes up because everybody who's leveling up are taking their in-game token and that's why the thing goes up.
Gotcha.
When they get up there, then they start cashing out, and that's when it goes down. So it really levels itself out.
Interesting. And it's so like
I heard that if you get the legendary, and you level that right up, it'll give you 450 wax a day.
Oh, what?
So that's about €4.50 at the moment.
450 wax a day. I don't know what that card can be worth when somebody levels it up, but it's gonna be worth a lot.
About 40 quid. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna joke. Like the only good thing I'll say about wax is it hasn't gone back to 0. It hasn't gone back to 7 cents.
Exactly.
It's sitting.
It's at 11, I think, right now, right? Or 11 earlier was.
It's sitting between 11.5 and 13.5. So it's kind of down 2 cents up, 2 cents down. So it's leveled. That's something like, I mean, ETH is still losing its spot. Like,
I keep seeing the projects continuing though. We just keep seeing utility and happening, so there's no way it's going to go like all the way.
Wax has always been like that. That's the one thing about this community I got to say about Wax is that it doesn't matter if it's up or down. People are just going, man. People are just out here.
They use their wax. They're not trying to flip all the time. So
and honestly, you know, like for me, when it goes lower, it's a good time to stack your wax. You know, try to release stuff out there. You know, stack up that wax as much as you can. So when it does go back up, because it will, especially now, it's like it's so. But we have like this weird kind of like Murphy's Law thing that happens on wax. Like, so it gets listed on Binance US this last week, right? And I'm just like, thank God, finally a bigger exchange.
Did it go down?
Well, this is what happens. The same day, Binance, the BNB token, starts getting investigated by the SEC. So then it goes right back down. So I'm all like, we can't win out here, guys. We need Coinbase to
when Coinbase.
I know when Coinbase exactly. That's what.
Say one thing about Binance. So Binance has a better kind of records of what they've done compared to XRP. I reckon it's just trying to stir the shit up. Being SEC does this for the fucking sake of doing it, especially if they think they can disrupt the crypto. But it hasn't. I think Binance hasn't been that badly affected compared to XRP. Because I think when XRP got called in by SEC, it was 60 cents, or it was probably a lot higher, and now it's sitting. It's sitting at what I think could be 30 cents now. I'm not too sure, but I know it did drop a massive drop. I think 50% in a couple of hours. And Binance hasn't. Well, Binance is I think about 260 at the moment.
Sure.
So, like everything. If you hold any crypto, you're probably crying your fucking eyes out.
I mean, this is just that time. It's bear market.
I'm not crying.
TC never cries. He's just all like, cool, keep it low. Let me keep buying it.
TC, how do I attach my NFTs to how to mine it? I'm not mining at all.
Just go in the game and you'll see the card. Click on the card and then hit stake.
Oh yeah, grant.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all you do. You just hit that stake button, right? And then what is the console for? What do you do the console? What is with that?
Oh, you can do all kinds of tricks in there. What I can do is I can actually send you a link to a video. A community manager that actually he does game reviews.
Okay.
And he did a great one of that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, send it over, man.
Yeah, he really explains how it's all done. Let me find
We should get that guy on, man. You know, he can go all undercover. I'm sure he wants to be all like, you know, undercover, but Yeah, I would like to talk to him, man. And just see, like, it's just an interesting idea, you know. Like, he just was like, "Okay, you guys want a clicker game? Sure, here's a clicker game. There you go, and it works fine." He's not hiding behind anything. So it's interesting. It's interesting. So, so anyway, so we got some guests in here tonight. We have Previn from Terror Cards. I want to get to Previn. Previn, I was actually doing a little research, watching Seafood Monster. Well, what's the name of that one?
Yeah, Monster Seafood Wars.
Monster Seafood Wars. So cool. Yeah. So there's a movie, and it's on Tubi, and I think it's on Amazon Prime now as well too. So go check that movie out. It's like an old school, like kind of Ultraman style, kind of like monster kind of thing. So like people dressed up in costumes moving in slow motion with like robots and stuff. And you're doing one of the cards. I saw you were doing one of the cards for them, right?
Yeah, so that's one of the films we're featuring right now, and it's one of these like kaiju movies, and these like Godzilla ones are there, like in suits and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but this one's like, it's pretty funny because their angle on it is that there's these like seafood that you know get some chemical to them, and they grow like super big, you know, and while they're destroying the city, and you know the humans are trying to like destroy them. You know, they blow off limbs and stuff like that, and they found out this, you know, they actually like taste good. So, you know, you have like food bloggers wanting to get a piece of the kaiju meat. You have like restaurants wanting, you know, and it's supposed to be like the best tasting like meat out there, you know. So
I was going to play the trailer here so people can kind of get a vibe of what I'm talking about for the movie. This is the trailer. I think this is the English subtitle one, I believe so.
Oh, cool.
大東京は壊滅の危機に。三大怪獣グルメ。予感はしましたよ。とてつもなくナイスな料理になりそうな予感は。怪獣肉を食べたら超バカうまだったのだ。怪獣肉の宝石箱や怪獣肉最高。日本中が怪獣ブームの狂乱に陥った。
これが完成すれば世界の食糧危機はたちまち解決さ。
シーフードモンスターアタックチームスマットは次なる怪獣の襲撃に備えねばならんのです。
豊洲に立ったら火からカニ色もすげえさわ。
こうなったら海鮮丼作戦しかありません。
国立競技場を世界最大の丼にする令和最大の壮絶な思想。
至近距離で放出しないと怪獣にダメージを与えることができます。
コントローラーが急に効かなくなった。果たして史上最大の怪獣海鮮丼は食えるのか。孤独のグルメの久住正幸監修、日本バカ映画の巨匠川崎実監督による三大怪獣グルメ。三大怪獣グルメにご期待ください。
There you go. So that is the Seafood Monster Wars, and that's the card that you are starting to do. I think I saw it on your page, I think too. Let me see if I can show that.
Yeah, that's our current release right now. So we just started that last week, so this is the second week going on.
Right, there it is right there. Yeah, I'm going to put the list here. This is to terrorcards.com. Now, what's cool about Terror Cards is that they've been doing this way before NFTs. You've been running this since what year did you start exactly, Previn?
2017 as basically an off-chain digital trading card app.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So it's still off-chain. I integrated Wax a little in there, not as much as I want, but still predominantly off-chain. And I basically like came right on the heels of, if you guys like have heard of like Topps digital trading card apps, the Star Wars, their baseball one, and you might have seen some postings lately about Quid being coming over to Wax. So yeah, I basically started like right after Quid. So
when is that happening? That a lot of stuff's been happening for Wax. I mean, Quid's one of them, and they got that Banksta stuff happening that you're going to accept USD now, I think, which is crazy. So
yeah, I mean, Quid has integration right now, and they say you can use Wax. So I tried to move mine, but it's just like coming soon.
Oh, it's still there. We're still coming soon, which could be, how long? That's so. What is it going to be able to do? So you'd be able to use your Quid assets as now in your Wax wallet and trade them.
Supposedly, yeah. But it's very limited. Like, it seems like it's only their proprietary stuff and like the recent stuff. Like all of my old collection, since I collected a bit of Quid, none of that stuff can be minted.
None of it can. Gotcha. Got it. Yeah, I'm interested to see how all this stuff kind of changed the market a little bit. I hope it pumps Wax a little bit. Gets a little bit higher price, man. But anyway, so the Stalking Miss Barlow link you just sent me here. This what? Tell me about this drop.
So like the last time I was on the show, we showed like our first film we did, which was Trick Not Treat, and from that point till now, I distributed 2 other short films. And the most recent one is this one, Stalking Miss Barlow.
No way. Is it online? Can we play it? Is there a link?
Yeah, I sent you a link.
Let me see if I find it. Let me look at it. Let me make sure I find it.
So I'll send you this other one, which is probably more. Yeah.
Let me try this one.
Yeah, so this one has like a 25-minute runtime.
Okay.
So it's a little long, but I just sent you segment 1 because what we did in these last 2 films is we kind of we wanted to make the film experience more than just like the film. So we like cut up into like 6 different chunks.
Okay.
So you kind of have to blend them to get the whole movie, but along the way you can collect like character cards, behind the scene cards, and you can like blend those for like the actor's signature and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is segment 1. Let's play it. And check it out.
Yep.
Can you guys hear it? There it goes.
Cut.
God damn it. Last fucking time that I work in the woods. Can anyone tell me why I'm not fighting? Why I'm not even trying to run away? Maybe a little bit? This isn't even horror. It's just boobs and blood. No story. Why did I agree to do this? Are you listening to me? Are you even listening? Joe!
Huh? Oh, yeah, that was perfect. Yeah. Let's do it again.
Fuck.
And action.
Please tell me that you're ready to go. Fuck yes. Grips, pack this shit up. There is stuff everywhere and no one is picking it up. Where are my grips? Grips! Where the fuck are my grips? Hello? Great. Now I get to hang out here some more.
Hey, give me a swig of that. Some good stuff, man.
No way, man. We have no clue how long we're going to be out here for.
What are you talking about? How long do you think we're going to be here?
Dude, we're supposed to wrap at 2 o'clock.
Right.
It's fucking 3:35. And we'll probably be out here until damn the sun comes up with D here.
Fucking Eddie.
Nice night, though.
About that Kiefer chick.
What do you mean?
Total fucking bitch.
You know she's burnt out, dude. She's been doing this shit for a long time.
Fuck her. She's a has-been.
Oh, come on, man. What's up, guys?
There you go. Lou?
Yeah. It's fucking cold out. Got chicks running around butt ass naked. Oh yeah. Awesome. Like Christmas, huh? Yeah. Except for Kiefer chick, man. She's a bitch, right?
Right? Total fucking bitch. I told you.
Come on.
Nice tits, though.
Damn fucking right.
Lou?
Yeah, nice fucking tits. I mean, what do you?
Yeah, I was worried about you.
No,
Like,
I do. Shit, I do it.
Yeah.
I do it with your dick back then.
Do it with your own dick.
Excuse me, Miss Barlow. Hi. I really loved you in Conjoined and Pam. I was wondering, could I please get your autograph?
There you go. Segment 1. So go pick up the rest of them, guys, to see the rest of the film.
You got to buy the NFTs to watch the rest of the film?
No, what we did was we basically split the film into like 6 pieces.
Oh, okay.
And then you basically blend all 6 to get the full film. And then
brilliant.
Along the way you get like character cards, behind the scenes card, and then
very cool.
You can blend a couple of those to get like the signatures of the actresses and actors and stuff like that. So by the time you like get the full movie, you'll probably also get, like 2-3 signatures along the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's the other thing too. All your cards come with those signature cards, correct?
Yeah, I mean they're like variants, so you get like a regular character and like the signature cards that you like blend for them and stuff like that.
Super cool, man. Super cool. So I put the link again in the YouTube chat, guys, for the people that were watching. If you guys want to go pick up the film and character box, definitely go get them, guys. It's a great price, only 10 wax. You can't beat that. So go check it out, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, great job, Brevin. That's cool, man. So what other stuff you got coming on as well? You sent me another link for I'm Sorry, I think it was.
Yeah, so that was the second film that we released, and this one's a shorter. It's like 7 minutes.
Okay.
And same kind of premise where we like split the film up.
Template here.
Yeah, we felt it was like more engaging to do that, so it kind of like fostered people like trading pieces around.
Gotcha.
So these movies, is it something that you guys created?
Yeah, I mean,
or did you get the license for them or whatever?
No, I mean, Miss Barlow and I'm Sorry, the production team behind Trick Not Treat, the DP there, Derek, he had some films on the side too, so he offered them to me to distribute this way. So
interesting, cool, very good.
And like in the traditional, this Web 2 versus Web 3 thing that people keep talking about, in like Web 2, there's like no market for like short films.
Right.
You can put them in like a film festival, and that's probably like where that's probably all the exposure you're gonna get, but
yeah, it's different. NFTs kind of create a whole new market. It's kind of the same thing with music's been happening. Same kind of thing. It's just the old school way just doesn't work as well as it used to, And like you said, with short films too, it's like it was just it was basically for you to get a festival award so you can possibly get a feature with some studio, and try to go from there. So this definitely changes the game where they can actually make some money off of their work, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So are they shooting, and especially with digital production, that must make it a lot easier as well. The budgets are a lot lower, right?
Yeah, and now people can own copies of this stuff. Otherwise, before, even if you don't get in a festival, you probably put it in YouTube, and and that's where it kind of ends.
Right.
I like the concept of merging pieces of a movie to make a whole movie, and it, like you said, fosters trading. Can you see that what's on that NFT, that movie, on the public NFT, so anyone can technically go to the template and watch it? Or are you going to also have like exclusives for the holders where they can actually access parts of the, or maybe extra parts of the film for holding it, and it's not public.
That would be the smart way to do it.
Yeah, it's just a little...
maybe keep the last minute of it hidden till you have the whole 6 pieces. So when you blend it, then you get the extra minute hidden, so people can go, oh, I want to see the end of this. I'm gonna have to buy the 6 pieces just to watch the whole movie.
Yeah. You don't want to take it all off because you don't want just the film cover on the NFT. So I totally get it, especially where it's so new too, and people do want to see a little. But I like the concept of at least some extra stuff is private for holders. We're doing that with like a graphic novel. So you don't see the page until you hold the key card, and then I like seeing more of that on Wax. It's like
I wish they did do unlockable content already on Wax. That's something they still haven't really introduced yet.
Yeah, I'm only using. Yeah, if it was in the contract, it'd be great. I'm using just Discord roles, and that's it.
Right.
Just a role for the NFT, and you get in a channel.
Sure. Yeah, which Honeycomb's great. If you guys don't have that, use Honeycomb. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah. I mean, part of it is like, you know, all these things are on IPFS, right? So you can actually access it if you know the IPFS.
Right.
So that's part of it.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. You know, Super Break, like Brett Blackberg, who makes comics, he wants the same kind of thing, like where there's some kind of unlockable content, so that way, like, you can offer a part of it for people to preview, basically, and then if you buy, you actually have those extra pieces, like maybe you have behind the scenes, or maybe you have like an interview with the director or whatever. You know, that could be really cool.
And same for music too. I'm seeing some more music, but same deal with them. I think I like a snippet on the NFT, or maybe one song, and then you get a whole album if you hold it. Or something like that.
Which would be great. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. I hope that they bring it. We've been asking them in spaces for the last couple months of like, you know, it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. Like every other marketplace is able to do it, other than, you know, Wax.
Can you host the pictures other on this on other pages? Like other services, like you guys.
Well, we put them on like Pinata, like that's an IFPS, you know. And there's other ones out there. There's like Arweave and some other ones that are out there, which is fine. The problem is though, is that Arweave does have something called, I think, a submarine feature, which is kind of like unlockable content, but I think it only works with OpenSea and ETH. I don't think it works with Wax. I haven't found anything with Wax that like unless you're using Honeycomb in a Discord kind of situation where you're.
No, I'm just talking about hosting the image or the video, the piano you keep talking about.
That would be Pinata. That's Pinata host would do that.
Can you host it on other service? Is there another service?
You can even host it on your own server actually, and keep you could.
Have you guys ever heard of the SIA coin?
No, I haven't heard that one yet.
You should look into that because you can host on there too.
Oh, really?
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'll check that out. SIA coin. Okay,
SIA coin,
written down on my notes.
If I can find the link, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do.
I actually made a website on it that just sits there.
Oh, really? What? Oh my God! Yeah. Let me know about it.
Yeah, I'll throw it at you.
Yeah. I mean, when we did the film, that's one of the things that we like stressed on, was that we had to put on IPFS. You know, which would cost us a lot of money. You know, because right now,
how big are those files when they get online, the full movie?
I mean, Miss Barlow is close to like 1 gig.
Oh, wow.
The little 6 pieces there, you know.
Yeah, a little added bit of there.
Yeah, you know, so, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely what you have to do, because otherwise, if it's on your server, it's not really decentralized.
Right, exactly. And it needs to code it, you know, it gets that hash, you know, made, so that way, if you move it to other things, you know, it's good. Yeah, IFPS is weird. You know, some people are against it, some people like it. You know, to me, I'm not uploading it to Atomic Hub. If anything goes wrong, you'll lose it forever. You know, so like, I'd much rather keep it on something separate. You know, so that's crazy. Yeah. So then you got those 2 movies, and then so what other drops do you have planned coming up?
Yeah. So the next week we'll be starting another film called Shriek Show.
Okay.
I don't have the link here, but it's basically an anthology wrapped around like a rundown circus atmosphere. Cool. So you have like, you know, creepy looking clowns.
Cool.
You know, so
creepy clowns are always a go-to, man, in terror. It always works. Yeah, that's cool. And I love that you're always sticking kind of with this cool genre. You know, it's kind of like this kind of like cool B version kind of like horror film kind of stuff. It's really kind of cool, man. It's nice that you put that spotlight on it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I mean, like a lot of the, you know, I mean, when you go to a theater, there's probably like 5 horror films that come out there in a year.
Right.
You know, 5, 6,
right.
you know, but the majority of them are like, you know, directly on video, you know, to streaming or to video, you know. So
How did this start off for you? What got you interested in that genre? Have you always just been into that genre?
Yeah, I mean, I was just always a horror buff. You know, I used to be one of these guys that had like, you know, the trophy room of, you know, shelves of DVDs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, moving around 4 times in like 6 months, that gets real old, you know. So
Yeah.
you know, so I pretty much went virtual. I mean, so you know, true to my thing of being virtual, most of my films now are like, you know, on Amazon and stuff like that, you know, buying them from there. And I've always been a card collector. So yeah, like, you know, like I just happen to have this here, you know, this is Topps. They made like,
oh wow,
these cards back in '87, you know. So when I came across that in like the late '90s, you know, I was like, how come there's no horror cards out there? You know, I bought that at Comic-Con, so I was like, there's nothing out there. So early 2000s, I like reached out to a couple filmmakers and indie guys and made a physical card set.
Right.
You know, and then made like signature versions of it. And then, you know, ran that for probably like 7 years or so. And then kind of let it die down. And then when Topps came out with their digital product and stuff like that, yeah, I saw them like starting to build a community. You know, we're all talking about, you know, NFTs being communities and stuff like that. So I said, hey, you know what? I'm a programmer by trade, you know, so like, let me like code an app real quick, you know. And so I did that like 2017, and so it's been running for. You know,
and you do have that app, which is available on Google Play and App Store, guys. So definitely go check that out. It's let me show the picture right there.
Yeah, and it's free, you know, so it's not tied to blockchain. It's free. Right now, kind of keep them in sync, but except that the NFT side of things, I make like a different variant. So if I ever port these two together, you're not going to have like the same thing, you know. So the NFTs will still look different, whether it has like a different background or you know, different, you know. So
yeah, this is great, man. I mean, have you thought about doing like maybe any kind of games with the cards, like a trading game kind of card or anything?
Yeah, I mean, the app right now actually has a little gamification in there right now.
Yeah.
So you basically like take your collection and you have like you battle other people's collections.
Nice.
And each card has like is worth X number of points. And you know, if you win, you get like a special card. You could possibly get like a special card and stuff like that.
Very cool.
So yeah, I've been working on an app update for like 2 years now. It's just so hard to find time, but I'm gonna try to weave more wax in there, because I know like RAR, he sent me the link to the API.
Yeah.
You know, basically be able to like query the chain. You know, so definitely gonna try to integrate some more wax in there. Still wanted to keep it free to play and free to collect, because I mean, honestly, right now my user base is still app based compared to the NFT.
Yeah, right.
You know, so yeah, I mean, there's just something about going in every day, getting free credit in the app, and you know, just opening packs.
Yeah.
You know,
I love opening packs too. I like that you have packs and stuff that are kind of coming out, which is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah. So the other thing that's on the horizon, and I'm not sure the state of it, is I was planning to start production on Trick Not Treat 2. And
nice.
I was going to try to find, I mean, that's what I was talking with you know, to Twitter about.
Right.
Try to do some like fundraising of that. to basically use NFTs to kind of fundraise the production, but also those NFTs will have capabilities where they'll entitle you to packs and whatnot, and also like give you like credit in the film and stuff like that. Like one perk I had was like show your collection on the app, where like
sure
the scene would be like right in the beginning where like two kids are going trick-or-treating, and one kid.
So you actually produce the, just so I'm clear, you actually produce the films yourself?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't too clear.
I
license films from from distributors and
production
companies, and I also produce or distribute some too. So yeah, I'm in both, where I create NFT, some licensed stuff, and also creating films too. So, but yeah, like in that scene, it'll be a kid going trick or treating, and then you're like, oh, I have to see if my NFT sold or something, and then he looks down and it's
that'd be like the NFT.
Yeah, whoever bought the that perk.
That's actually a great idea. I like that. That's really good, man.
But yeah, I mean, just been weighing, but I've been weighing it because with this, I don't know, with the downturn of the crypto last couple of months, I'm just weighing to see if it's like a good time to do it or not. So I'm still
best time to build is right now, not when everything's going crazy.
Yeah, you want to get it ready and set up, and then release when you see the cracking, when you see that wave peaking, then you go hop in the wave, man. That's the way to do it. But
because it's gonna be ambitious, because we're thinking, like what Consumer Break was kind of hinting at, kind of keep some mystery. We're gonna have like multiple endings.
Oh, great!
And you blend to the different endings.
Yeah,
so
so
that'd be cool.
What they call it, choose your own adventure is the style of it. That'd be great on NFTs, where you can choose.
That sounds cool, yeah.
Especially if you combine unlockable, so you don't just skip and what you have to actually buy them to watch them, and then you would choose your own alternate.
Bandersnatch, man, that'd be great.
Bandersnatch, that's a great direction for this type of concept. I think
that's an awesome idea
with film.
How cool would it be if you could make some NFTs of the actors and actresses, and whoever gets the most people buying that NFT, that actor gets to play in the movie?
Oh,
like you get to pick. Well, so make 8 NFTs, and basically the consumers choose the actor. Actress.
Wow, that's interesting.
Wow, yeah.
That's an interesting concept there. Actually, that's.
I think it's interesting.
To go. Wait a second. We can consumer.
There's so many things.
Consumer reaction before we even hire the guy.
You can even plan out the rest, like the rest of the story. You can have multiple alternate versions, and then the one that gets the most buyers, you're going to continue that string. Further.
And you can use TZ as one of your first dead bodies.
So we all want cameos as dead bodies in your horror film someplace.
Yeah.
If he's paying me to come over, I'd happily do it.
I have to stand in line because I know Miggy's been like.
Miggy wants in, man. We gotta get Miggy back on, man. He definitely needs to come back on. We talked about him. Yeah, he wants to hop in, man. That's great, man. So cool. Well, thank you so much, Previn, for giving us the update on Terra. Of course, you're always welcome to come back, man. Always, man. We love having you here, man. We got to do something in the MORBS-verse too, dude. Get your the films inside of MORBS-verse so they can make it a big theater they can watch the stuff in. So
definitely.
Would you need a license to stream that in there, though?
Not our films, though.
Would you need a license? Would you need a license to stream a film in the metaverse?
Yes.
Are you
Possibly.
sure?
Maybe not. Does the metaverse exist yet?
That's the thing. Legally, does the metaverse exist?
Is that even a thing? I don't know. We don't know this yet. We don't know.
Take the blue pill, you watch the movie. Take the red pill, you fuck off somewhere else.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we don't know what's going to be happening in the next couple of years with all that stuff, man. We don't know, man. It's absolutely nuts. But anyway. Well, cool, man. Well, Tarot Cards, thank you again, man. We'll have you back on again to talk more about everything going on. And Consumer Break, you are over here. You're waiting to unleash the Consumer Break information. So let me know about Consumer Break. What is going on with this app? It's a game. It's a lot of things.
I have a lot of things going on. We also have our own NFT project, which is what these creatures next to me are. So that's actually a project that's tied to the app, but the app it also has other things on it, so it's collab based. Gotcha. Would I be able to screen share? It'd be easier to.
Yes, yeah. If you screen, that's much easier. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. Now I'll stop my screen. Bring yours up.
Let's see.
There it is. I see it. There you go. Hello. There we are on the screen.
Hey, I know that guy.
All right, so we have a mobile app. It's also free on the App Store and Google Play. We just went worldwide in December when we started this Wax NFT stuff. We've actually been around for a few years where we had cash prizes and it was US only.
Okay.
But we went worldwide. Here's just a quick demo of what you're going to see. You got a home screen with some thumbnails.
Wait, I think we're not seeing the right. I think we're not seeing the right screen. I think you got us all.
Okay.
Make sure you're on the right screen.
Oh, that's why you're seeing it.
I was like, we're literally inceptioned, right?
I was trying to figure who that good-looking guy was on the bottom.
That's me, TC.
Should be.
Hey, while we're waiting here, let's go ahead and do a quick.
Do a giveaway. Go for it.
Do it real quick while people are waiting because they've been patiently watching us. Guys, if you haven't already, sign up. It's $MORBS. We're going to go for, I think we're going to give this one away. We're going to give away the JRG Funko. Funkadunko. We're going to do that one. So let's go ahead and draw it. Let's see who's going to get it.
Good luck.
And the winner is Marcus. Marcus, you won the JRG Funko right there. That one right there. There you go. You have won it. Awesome. Congratulations, Marcus. All right, so let's get back to Consumer Break. So there we go. There you go. You got the right screen on now. We're good.
Right on. Yeah, I was just saying up here, consumerbreak.com, you'll see the links. We got App Store and Google Play. It's free. Join our Discord. That's where I am. I'm Breakman in our Discord. And then also stream on Twitch. We do Trivia Wednesdays for cash or wax prizes. It's pretty fun. And then we're also starting interview streams with Grubfish, and we're doing that pretty frequently. Every one of our collabs is going to have one. I have a nice big one tomorrow with Futures Relic at 4 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be going over some Wombat stuff because I have party hats to give out, and it's just a bunch of prizes and cool stuff there.
Awesome.
As far as the app goes, here you see some thumbnails for games. Actually, I'm going to pull up my actual phone.
Does this work on the phone and say like a tablet?
So, yeah, sure. Phone and tablet, yeah. App Store, Google Play. People have asked about PC. There's not an actual PC game, but you can use one of those emulators like BlueStacks for the Android app, and people do play on computer that way. The home feed, we got these collab games. So each one of these, here we have Wombat, Dungeon Master, Castles, and the Play to Earn is from our project, which I'll explain. Also, this one says fan picks. You can submit picks in our Discord of any kind. They'll go on the puzzles. As a bonus for this stream only, for anybody watching, you can hit private game entry. You can put in crackers. Crackers as your password, and you get a bonus game that opens this one, and we got some Play to Earn on that too.
Love it.
And I'm just going to play that, and you see what the puzzle's like. So actually, the bottom left has a button that says hold to view image. I have some crackers on the puzzle here.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's nice one.
Yeah,
Might be my new favorite game. Here you go.
You got to tap on the right half of the screen. There's like an invisible line down the center to rotate clockwise.
Okay.
You tap on the other side to go the other way. You can use both fingers. I like to use my thumbs and like I'm texting. Other people are putting their phone down using their pointer. You can also pass the piece at the bottom right button. And then your goal is to, that's a nice small one, but your goal is to get it close enough to the right spot and it'll snap right into place and you'll get your next one. It is a game of skill. It's not a clicker. And starting out, you may be very, very slow because you're getting timed. You see at the top left, the timer. That is my score for the leaderboard. So the leaderboard will have everyone that played and their scores. And then you have multiple here. I'm going to go pretty slow one here. You have multiple attempts on each game to get your better score. So the first one could be a little tough. You're figuring out the image and what's going on. Sure. There's also some luck involved because every attempt will be a different set of pieces. They're randomly generated, but it's the same number of pieces. So here Cody Bear already went in. Awesome. He saw the password somewhere, either in our stream or in the Discord. But like here's one bet. You'll see the top sharks are extremely good with their scores, all the way down. Some of these games are based on your time score. Many others are giveaways. So like Wombat has party hats as a giveaway. All you have to do is solve the puzzle, and that's it. You don't, and you'll enter the giveaways. And then we have extra entries for a better score. So you might get more entries for below 30 or below 40 seconds. This can be done with any project collab. We're trying to schedule them up, and we have plenty of slots. I mean, the next month or so is pretty booked, but if any project has NFTs they want to give out, if they want to put on puzzles, I hear some there. Maybe
M.O.R.B.S.
we'll find out what stuff you want to put on there and plan it out, figure out a week to put it on, and then you can get a thumbnail here, and then also have you on my Grubfish stream. I want to do that for everyone. And there's a lot of stuff going on as the puzzles go. Like I say, you can submit picks. We have something called Quests, which isn't actually up for June yet. It's a monthly thing. That'll go up soon, though. That's a more in-depth puzzle game that requires a lot of thinking, but people have dug it. So it's got all these collage images with clues all over them.
Oh, wow.
And your goal is to, it's kind of an original game, so you got to kind of read through this, but your goal is to figure out passwords. Like I just typed in crackers. You're going to figure out passwords to put in the app, and it's like a big scavenger hunt. So, for example, between the hot air balloons, you have to find the hot air balloons. It says on the tiger, find the tiger. Keep on going. It's a huge, huge rabbit hole, and you'll get passwords that way.
Yeah, so cool, man. Yeah, RAR actually brought up a good thing. I like the part where you use the publicity banner as a puzzle and explain how the player is learning the banner message while having fun. I think this is a really interesting concept for advertising. When I saw this earlier, I was like, very smart. So I come from the world of advertising, man. So like I've done graphic design work and all that stuff, art direction, all that stuff for years. And so you're always trying to get people to look at your ad. That's obviously the thing, So that's why you get, all these amazing looking photos and all this kind of, psychological kind of warfare kind of design elements. But you came up with a really good concept. You made the ad basically a puzzle, basically. So let's say a Pepsi or Coca-Cola has a puzzle, right? And they're doing it over and over because they're trying to get the points. They're subconsciously taking in that advertising message every time they open.
They're memorizing.
They're memorizing it.
It's not even subconscious. If you do 10 attempts, you have the entire thing memorized.
Which is crazy to me. And I'm like, that's a really good concept. And I could see a lot of advertisers kind of grab onto that pretty easily. That's a very cool concept, man. So
thank you.
Kudos, man.
And
to
we
that.
got the prizes that they provide and the links you can link out. So like this puzzle would say you link out, go to Broken Dolls. So in 2020, we tried I wasn't into NFTs at that time. And we had some investment money. So we actually had a ton of cash prizes going out. And due to that, there's legal stuff going on and we had to stay US only. So it wasn't worldwide, but we were giving out tons of cash prizes and we were featuring all sorts of no big brands. That's the shtick. That's our catch 22. As big brands, they don't care, even if it's a cool concept, they don't care and they won't promote it if we're not providing a bunch of users. They're looking for, if it's advertising dollars, they're looking for users. So if we don't have all the users yet, they're not going to promote on our behalf to get their users to play. I tried various types of brands for that. We did a lot of photography. We did some restaurants. We did a lot of different kind of more mainstream type things that were just were smaller. But it didn't really take off. We didn't get as many users as we needed to start attracting those. And so at the end of 2020 and 2021, I was starting to come up with a lot of different alternate things to make money and to get users. So we actually have other apps coming too, using the puzzles in different ways. But that's kind of later. It's not in the forefront right now. And then
NFTs. Explain me the NFTs, how they connected.
And then they came in, and then it's kind of changed everything as far as Consumer Break goes. Because in all of 2021, we didn't actually even have prizes. I just had some games for fun, and the players dwindled down to 20 people or so. People want prizes. I had a friend that connected me with Wax, just somebody I know personal. I went to college with him, which is also very surprising, by the way, in West Virginia. You don't get that here. But
colleges are an education.
Yeah, that's true. We're educated. T Wood, what's good? He's part of NFT Draft and Pin Master, and he kind of showed me the ropes of what Wax is and how NFTs. I mean, I knew what NFTs were at that point, but he explained how efficient Wax is to be used in a game. And hey, we can actually have prizes that we don't have to pay for, and they're affordable. And we can create value that way, and also the Wax community. Hopefully, they love play to earn, so that was the idea. Right. But we had no clue about what the project will be. So let's move to this. And basically, I already had an artist that I was working with for this Bible Break app. So he actually illustrated a lot of Bible stories. And he mentioned that, and he's in the Philippines, and he said, like, there's a lot of NFT stuff going on there. It's popular, and that he's available for any artwork for NFTs. So that happened around the same time, and that's who I'm working with, one artist, and we're trying to figure out how we can create a collection that adds value that's not like completely themed on the consumer. It's not themed on puzzles. We do want, so our collection, we decided, will be Consumer Break, because it started out we're just going to make hybrid creatures, but we're like, no, we'll make Consumer Break the collection, and it'll be easier to whitelist because we had fan base already, right? And then we can throw on our own project here just with like a schema for the hybrid creatures, and currently that's all that's on here. It's a bunch of it, but then if we have anything else in the future, and if we want to throw in more like things not related to that, collab NFTs, some badges that are only for the break, those will just be on other schemas. So that's why that's there.
Nice.
My roommate, he was like, cryptids. People love cryptids. And here in West Virginia, the Mothman is the really big, big bad here. And so I was like, okay, let's put cryptids on the card. That's number one. Then I'm trying to think, like, how can we create utility on these other than art? Sure. Which I like good art too, and in fact we're gonna drop some more art drops that are just go by and get this cool. We're gonna make posters out of all these. Very cool. And that's cool, but currently we don't have that. We're trying to think of utility, because I heard that Wax is really all about game utility and they like that kind of thing a lot more than art and this and that. So, and then the packs and the Nifty blocks came into play, and I saw how easy it was to create blends and create packs. Right. And so I was like, how can we create? And then, of course, I saw some collections where they use blends to upgrade things. So you would be collecting a set of something, you blend it up into something else, you collect more of those things, blend them up, and then you have some kind of end goal. So I was like, all right, we're going to do this. And then I was like, if we're blending cryptids together, that just kind of fell into place. So I was like, oh, you know what we should do? Our artist is custom. He can make anything. So we'll just mash them up literally. So literally what you get here is 5 different cryptids. The Terrorizer. Nice. This was season 1. Season 1 ended in March. and it's literally the Yeti, Jackalope, Mothman, Chupacabra, Jersey Devil. You get this crazy monstrosity.
Man, and you got me the jackalope in there. How can I say no to a jackalope? Sold.
And then season 2 also just ended in the end of May. So our season 3 doesn't start till July 3rd, which means anybody new, now's the good time to get in, and you can grab some stuff from season 3. But like the past season, we had the Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Kraken, Mongolian Deathworm, UFO, and it created this harvester.
Nice.
Now, how do you get these? You would.
How do I get these? Because I want them.
We're not just dropping. We're not dropping just the base cards. Although the posters will be all nice and colorized too. But the posters won't be part of the collection to blend up to the hybrid. And I'll explain it here in a second what utilities the hybrid gets you, because that's the big fun part. So the first part you do is you buy packs. How to get a base card. For each of the 5 colored base cards, you'd be buying packs. Packs have shards in them.
Gotcha.
And the shards create sketch cards. So you would be actually in season 2, the NFTs were separate shards like these right here.
Gotcha.
So you'd be getting the shards, and then you'd have to blend 3 of the 3 matching shards together to get your sketch card. And then you'd blend 5 sketch cards to get the base card. So there's a lot of blending going on, but it's like a 2-month season, like 1.5, 2 months. There's a lot of time. Okay. And you're earning all these for free too if you play Consumer Break. So you don't have to buy packs. You can just go and play the weekly games. We have 2 of them weekly and earn packs. And a lot of people are doing that, and they're getting up to the hybrid for free.
Consumer Break, real quick. RAR had a question. Do you blend the small pieces using the app? Or
we're doing on that.
Get that wrong. You're doing it on Nifty, so the blends happen on Nifty. Okay,
yeah,
got it. Gotcha.
The app only has puzzles. The games, there's no kind of Wax integration at all, other than you have your wallet section in your menu, and you put your address in there. That's all you do with Wax in the app, and then that just gives us your wallet, and then we deliver everything outside. So on Nifty blocks, and the links are again on the NFT section here.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Also, if you want to, here they are. If anyone wants to buy our NFTs but doesn't, because we have them all set on dollar values, and you're not trying to use that Wax when it's low, feel free to go here, consumerbreak.com/NFT, and you can buy them with USD. I don't think it works with other currencies.
Can you pay with Apple Pay?
I don't know if it's on there.
God!
It's just on the website, but you can do PayPal and debit. And then I would just mail it to you, so you're not wasting Wax when it's low, because I know some people.
But if it's in the Apple, nice. But if it's in the Apple Store, do you have the option?
I don't know. The Apple Store is just for the app Consumer Break. There's nothing going on in there for the NFTs.
Okay.
And actually,
gotcha. So all the buying stuff either happens on your website or on Nifty.
A website or Nifty, yeah,
gotcha.
or
Atomic
secondary. Yep. Okay. Technically, in order to sell inside Apple, inside the app, that has to be a microtransaction, and they take 30%. So let's screw off that.
P.S. RAR says he could help you with that integration if needed. So, and RAR is a very good coder.
Okay, I need to look at this chat a little bit more. All right, cool. And then, but people have said that it's become a little bit confusing figuring out what shards you need, because you do earn a ton if you're playing a lot, and also if you're good at the puzzles, you're earning a lot. Your wallet winds up with a whole crap load of shards. So from moving forward, season 3, there's still going to be a shard blend tier underneath, but all 3 shards will be in one NFT. So you'll just see like the Bigfoot. It's just like a broken card basically, and you would just need duplicates of that. Then you'd need 5 Bigfoot broken cards to get a sketch, and then 5 sketches to get the colored base. And then the big finale, you need all 5 base cards, and there's only 5 creatures in a season. And then you have to wait for the drop date, the specific time, and I'll be live on Twitch doing it. And the first 10 people, just 10, and that number can increase in the future when our users grow more. But currently, the first 10 people that blend the hybrid creature using the 5 base cards will get this guy.
Oh, nice.
And it's a mythic. And having the hybrid creature, gives you, of course, your special role and channel. And then big bada boom, you get some the graphic novel, which I guess I breezed earlier. That's an extra thing. You can buy key cards to access pages of a graphic novel based on these creatures. So I actually added storytelling and some world building on where these guys came from, and also added some storytelling to just blending in general. How do you come to blend cryptids into this? So it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
And you'll get a free one that has all the pages for the season. For that, you'll get the exclusive Discord. You get early drops, although that's not. I'm still kind of just getting them up a day before they go up, so they're just not very early yet. Here's the big one: profit sharing. So we're taking 10% of all NFT sales. All NFT sales are going to a rewards wallet, and then every week there's a special puzzle game that hybrid holders can play. And if they do that and they enter, 20% of whatever is in the wallet gets divvied out in wax to those people. And currently it's not too much, but as we make those sales, that's a big ass perk. And then also this one is a really big one. You on those puzzle games that you're playing that say play to earn, where you're earning our packs, you're gonna double them for every hybrid you have. So there's actually people that have both the Terrorizer and the Harvester, and they're getting 3x rewards now. So every time they play Consumer Break, only for our NFTs, not the collabs, they're gonna get double on those. And then some more things. We've talked about our own token for Consumer Break. That's being held off. I want to grow the community a bit. I don't want to have a situation where we're having tokens and we give them out and then there's no use for them and then it just tanks, and because our user base isn't that big yet. So if we have a whole bunch of people playing, and then the NFTs just came into play, we're just like, we'll just do NFTs as prizes, and that's fine.
Nice.
But if we have a big community and also sponsors that provide a lot of things, then I can put those things from the sponsors in like a shop where you would exchange for our token, plus other things. You can enter private games with a token and whatever else. But I want to roll that out when we have a user base that's ready to do it and we have prizes that's ready to exchange for, and we could just like boom, launch that up. That's kind of in the future. We also have merch, so you can get 30% off merch. Got all these shirts and things.
Oh, very cool.
That's the gist. That's the gist of the collection. Like I said, we have art drops coming. We also do just promo drops and the badges. Badges are just collectibles.
Right.
So if you were to get promos, and that's what these things are. The badges, they're just collectibles, but you can blend those into future packs too. So that's kind of a utility I add. So, here's a cool badge. They're kind of like promo badges. And you can get those. And then come season 3, if you don't care about the badges much, you can blend that into a nice pack for a good deal for the shards to work your way to the hybrid.
Very cool, man. So did you do all the coding on these apps and stuff, or what? How big's the team? Where's the team at?
No, so our team is tiny. Now I guess I have a team spot here, but technically these guys are just friends. Ryu and Blue Dragon, they're advising. They're not really a part of it. Same thing with T-Wood. All the app is outsourced. And hopefully we're going to be done adding features for a bit until we're getting some more revenue to cover that, because outsourced development is just a really tough thing. So we have a company that's built the apps. It's actually we're working on a server upgrade that you won't see much difference in the app, but our end upgrade. So when that happens, that'll be like our final version for a bit until we get up and running more. And
you guys are on App Store and Android, correct?
Yeah, Google Play and App Store. Yeah.
There you go. Cosmic Alien was asking, so I just want to.
Okay. Yeah. Hit up Google Play. It's one word. If you're searching it, search Consumer Break with one word. I know on Google Play it doesn't show up with 2, but it's totally there. And you just download it and you'll sign up with email or social, and that's all there is to it. And once you're signed up, you're in and you can start playing. And like I said, I only played it for a second there, but it's a game of skill. Like you'll get in there and you're going to be really slow at first. But like I said, all you have to do is solve the puzzle to enter most of them. And the more you play, the better you get. And some people have jumped in already, like like top dog from the get go.
Is there a leaderboard in there?
What is it?
Is there a leaderboard in there? Because I want to kick Cracker's ass.
once you solve it, won't show up if you haven't solved yet. But after you solve, this thumbnail kind of changes the looks, and then you would click the trophy icon.
Okay.
And then you'd see everybody in there. And like some people in here, like Super Dud right here in 4th place, he just joined last week. So some people got the hang of it super quick. And then other people, they might be in the like the average is more like 55 to 60 or like 45, 65 usually. But if you keep playing, you do your attempts, you not only you improve at the game and you'll start doing better at all the games, but doing all 10 of your attempts per puzzle is going to get you your better score because of getting that image more memorized, and also some of the patterns could be slightly easier than others. They might fall in place better. And so the people that are going for a high score, they're using all 10 of their attempts and they're doing the best they can.
Super cool, man. This is great, man. I really like it. They did a great job on the app too. It looks really smooth and clean, man.
Thank you. Yeah, and that's like I said, that's the iterations of well, actually the story is very, very long, and I'm not gonna get into all that. I guess if people are interested in what, like, it's from the ground up, it's only us, just me, and we started back in 2011. I have all this stuff on consumerbreak.com/story. I'm just going to breeze through it. But like we started way back in 2011, pre-app. We had a website. Things didn't work. We had bad development, just catastrophes. Had to restart. All this sort of stuff. My dad was a part of it. Very tragically, cancer came into the mix. And he left us.
Sorry, bro.
He left me alone with it, but then I'm still kicking, and then we got all this funding in 2019 that came out of the blue. That wasn't like we had no plan really, and we got this investment funding, and then boom, 2020 came, and we did all this stuff. That's when I guess you could say invented Quest Break, but kind of came up with this clue format, and we did our merch thing, and we built up our group, kind of building up the community a little bit. But then the money ran out. I can't just keep shelling out money forever. We actually gave away $100,000.
Wow.
In investment money with multiple investors. Myself, I put a lot of money of my own money too, and my dad, and had thousands of winners. I mean, 4,600 winners unique throughout the year, but that doesn't mean they're coming back and coming to play. So it's actually very hard to get users that then continue to play. And then 2021, I'm designing other apps, different ways to do things, and then Wax came into play, and now, and honestly, when we started out, the Wax thing didn't take off quick either. I know Crackers found me pretty quick. He reached out like right away. We didn't do our interview though until very recent, and I was really kind of learning the ropes. We're learning some things in season 1 too, how to be better, how to make things better. We had like a community of, well, I don't know many in the Discord, but as far as people playing and collecting a lot, something like 15, 20 people really going at it. Our first race, the Harvester race, was over in a second. So even though we didn't have many people, we did have 10 people ready to blend and ready to go. So that was really cool to see these guys. And then a few weeks ago, really, or a month ago, I started reaching out a little like extra and engaging more in Twitch streams. Thanks to one of our top fans, Puzzled Puzzler. If you ever see her name in Twitch streams, she's always commenting. And she told me to reach out to Online In and some others. And then next thing you know, I'm on the Online In and talking about this. And suddenly we have some collabs going. So this is all really new as far as like the collabs. And that's great. That's a great thing.
Great way to actually introduce community to other artists and yourself. So I mean, if you're featuring an artist there going, oh, I could win this here, they're playing your game for the first time, then they go, oh yeah, play the game, you can win this, blah blah blah. So it works both ways, doesn't it, as such?
Yeah, as far as I just want to add it's the Wax thing, how Wax, I guess you could say save, I mean, it's saving Consumer Break, unless the other apps do something, but Consumer Break would be nothing without NFTs right now. People were not playing just for fun. All of a sudden, I have all these prizes to give away. But not only that, like you say, like these these are suddenly we have people, projects, brands, sponsors with prizes that are actually willing to do it without us providing a bunch of users. This is not something you get from any kind of mainstream. Photographers will not give you any prizes, or restaurants or any kind of brand. Will not give you a bunch of prizes unless you have a ton of users. So now all of a sudden you just use the word collab, not sponsor. It is sponsored, but they have these NFT prizes at least that they're willing to give, and they're willing to promote the game to their own audience. And then so only in the past couple of weeks we've been having that, and we're starting to slowly grow. We're seeing something like play counts of 100 now. So we're still early. Like if anybody's new to it, get in on now. Man. Start playing, and you could win all sorts of things.
I'd love to do a MORBS one, man. So let's contact after this, man. I'd like to.
That's great. We'll like I said,
so
next few weeks.
You have a MORBS and a Cracker Jack one then.
That's right.
I'll give him 2 packs for the Cracker Jack.
Fantastic. There you go. You can collab it up if you want. We put it because we can do custom levels. How many ever levels we want?
Nifty.
Yeah.
Imagine having one of this for the MORBS event. The MORBS verse.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And what you could do is just whoever has the top score at the end of the 4 hours or 2 hours gets we can set a prize up or something like that.
So people say top score, and that's really fun. But the thing is, the top score will always be one of 2 people, likely ASR 164, because this is a game of skill. It's a game of skill, so the top sharks will always be at the very top. So what we usually like to do is to kind of have more giveaways. Maybe extra, so like Orchid Hunter did like prizes to the top 5 scores, but then also 2 giveaways, and then also they had a collab NFT that went to everybody. So that's play to earn. That's what we do. We just give one to everybody. That has so for ours, you also need a break pass. I guess that's a thing. You need an NFT pass. It's only $3. That keeps the multi-counters out, keeps us happy.
And Marcus, another great artist, Marcus would be up for a collab as well, and he would put out some pretty cool looking stuff, I think, too, man. It's another guy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, comments. So anybody that's interested in putting their own art, all we ask is that you have some prizes. That's it. Doesn't even have to be much. Just a couple NFTs. The more the better, and we'll just divide them out into the puzzle. And then, what you want on the puzzle, just hit me up on contact@consumerbreak.com or any of the socials. Go into our Discord, whatever, our socials. Hit me up, and then I'll figure out, we'll figure out a good week that we can try to slot you in, and we'll make the puzzles. I make them custom made, so just throw me the content, really. Whatever you have.
Tarot cards should have one. Tarot cards would make a really cool one.
That too. Yeah. So just NFTs. I can take art from the NFTs. I can take it from your websites, whatever, and I'll make these cool puzzles with the border. The multicolored border really helps, and that's just something we learned. And then also if it's possible and if schedule allows, get on my stream too. We'll schedule a stream to just kind of like this to talk about the collab, your project, and do grubfish giveaways.
That's awesome, man. This is awesome. I love it. Consumer Break. I don't know what to call you other than that, so I'm going to call you Consumer Break.
My actual name is Nathaniel Eisenberg. People call me Nat or Breakman. Breakman.
Breakman Nat.
Nat in the Hat or Breakman in Discord. That's where you'll find me in our Discord.
Well, Nat, this is awesome, man. This is super cool. I really like how it looks, and it looks like it's a fun thing to kind of get going for people, and it doesn't seem like it's too much of a tedious thing, right? Because like you're basically going to give the NFTs out on the leaderboards, is what I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah. So it depends. Let's look. So it depends on how you just have to click the I button to see what the prizes are and how to win them.
Right.
So like here it tells you, solve the puzzle to enter for 25 raffles. Your score gets you better. If you go to one of our games, it will say, you'll earn a pack 1 to 3 NFTs based on your score.
Gotcha.
What about, do you have to be a collection to submit NFTs?
No, you can do
for giveaways.
No, to create a puzzle, anyone can do it. All you have to have any prizes, like even if you're not an NFT project at all, if you have any kind of merch or product.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, if you have merch or products, or even if you don't, some cash money, it's not a big deal. Because we do this, we can facilitate that on PayPal.
He accepts brown envelopes. That's what he's trying to say.
He's what?
He accepts brown envelopes.
That's right. As long as we have something to kind of bring people in, and that I'm not paying it out of pocket like I did for so many games in the past. If you just have any kind of NFTs or anything at all, we'll schedule you up. We'll put you on here. We'll link it out, and then we'll decide. Like I was just saying, we can decide who's getting the prizes, how many they are, whatever. And then after it's over, after you see here, you have the time limit. That's when your game is over.
Right.
And it won't be instant, but like within 1 day or so, I'm going to process it. And I just click the winners button. It just takes you to winners. And you'll see all the games that ended recently. You can click them. And then, boom, it tells you who the winners are.
Oh, that's really cool.
The whole final leaderboard, complete final leaderboard. And if you have your wax, it depends on what the things are. But if you qualified, then the things are just paid out right to your wallet. So by the time this is posted, all these people already have them in their wallet. They're ready to go.
Now, the only thing TC needs you to do is connect with the Mine Minter crew and have them giving away miners. And I think TC would never stop playing this game.
Well, I want to get as many prizes and collabs as we can get. Like I said, there's not many. Our users isn't much. So as many as we can get that I can try to fit in with my tight schedule and also who's already been scheduled. But once your week gets here, we'll play it and get as many. And then you should reach out to Corey from Uplift. He would
another great person to reach out to. This would be great for Uplift. I think this would be
massive project. He'd probably be very interested in doing something.
Great, yeah. I don't know too many people in the space. I've met a lot in the past month. So any suggestions, either send it to them or send it to me, and we'll see if we can link up and do exactly that.
Awesome, man. This is great. Well, thank you, man, for coming by, man, and checking it all out. And I'm very interested in this project, man. So definitely go check out Consumer Break, guys. This is awesome.
Yeah, of course, if you want to get involved, if you hit our Discord, look, we have pictures that people submit, and every one of them shows up on that weekly break puzzle. So
that's
and then
cool.
We're also sending out just a free NFT for doing that. So
TC wants Consumer Break staking is what Rar says. Yes, he does. He definitely wants Consumer
Damn,
Break.
you guys know me too well.
He needs it staked. He needs it on the Taco app, and he needs it connected to the mining network ASAP. So funny. That's cool. Go ahead, Consumer. Sorry about that.
Our NFTs aren't stakeable anywhere, but we're going to look into that. M.O.R.B.S one of the first ones. We're not there yet. And then as far as staking in Consumer Break, we actually had an idea what I was mentioning with our own token. So that's not here yet, but whenever we have our own token, then staking pool. Yeah, I would love to have a pool of either our tokens or maybe even wax that's paid by like a percent, like a portion of different things. Like I said, this is when we're bigger and we have this kind of ecosystem to work it. And then when we do, then sure, stake them in our pool, and then that would give you rewards in the puzzle games and all sorts of things for the future if we can get that far. We're on the stage of building a user base right now with NFTs.
Very cool, man. Yeah, you got to definitely come back as the project grows, man, so we can see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm down for sure.
Very cool, man.
And I guess I didn't even just real quick. Some of these cards, so these base cards, they're lore based. So if I hit UFO, you get this nice spinning card UFO. Cool. You get the face of the card. You also get the back of the card, and we have like lore on there, and that's just for kicks.
Cool.
It's telling you what to blend. And then like the graphic novel, which let me just pull one page up. One page up of this novel that you would get. Actually right here, right in Discord, you have. So these are like, you get a channel for every page. Currently, we're only 5 pages a season. Each page drops with the base card. By the way, the base cards drop a certain date too. You got to look at that. And like I said, season 3 is not here yet. It'll be in July, so this will be updated. So they'll drop like weekly. So you're basically, when the season starts, you're able to buy and earn packs immediately with the shards. But then when you collect them, and if you have 5 sketch cards, you can't actually blend them into the base card until they drop. And then after that's over, now you can get your base cards and then the big finale drop. And then, so with those key cards, you would get something like this where we can chat with the groups about it. Some of them, some people are chatting about them, but the actual page is an actual like art page that has by that same artist, the same artist that does the creatures on the cards. And we got like a little, and then I make the comics, and I've been writing them.
Very cool.
So if we went to page 3 real quick, you'd be there. He is. There's our Terrorizer. They were following the Yeti tracks, and they found the Yeti slain by the Terrorizer.
Very cool, man. Yeah, this is great. I like the artwork too. The artwork's really cool.
Mm-hmm. It's great, and I want to. We'll have more art drops. We got the posters. I want to. We're trying to work on short stories for extra story cards in addition to these, so it'd be like short stories, and then some other things. And then the NFTs also, like the key cards. I want to put more art on the card so they don't look like just only the card itself. The thing is, I don't really get the art for the pages, at least so far. I haven't gotten them until after the key drop, so I got to get them beforehand. But we're working on all that, and also max supplied NFTs, all like the art drops. They'll have limits. These are all unlimited currently.
Gotcha.
Except for the hybrid. So those art drops will be limited, and there'll be even more cool stuff. So and you just gotta keep up, but like there'll be more utility. Like next season is actually the next 3 seasons are animals, and that kind of goes with our story. So we had cryptids in season 1 and 2. Season 3 will be animals. You're blending animals to create hybrids, and in the graphic novel, that's like the graphic novel kind of goes over that's an origin story is what it is. So it explains how the blending came about, started with animals, and then you'll learn that cryptids came from blended animals. Cryptids are blended animals. So what you'll do, it'll just be one utility. Actually, this is a character in season 2's graphic novel, the Chameleon Knight. And he got his own. It's like a lot of art stuff going on. He got his own card right here as one of the badges, and some made up lore. Nice. So like for example, season 3, you might have you will have the base card of a deer and a rabbit, and if you wanted to take those, of course they work up to the blend for season 3. But let's say you have extras. You can blend the deer and the rabbit, and you'll get a special jackalope from season 1. It'll be called a declassified one, and it like has extra lore on it based on our stories, not the real life ones. And you can do that for multiple cryptids. And there's gonna be a lot of ideas, a lot of stuff coming. So
very cool, man. What I need now is a jackalope terror movie, a short story about jackalope.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what we need. I don't think anyone's ever done a jackalope terror movie, have they? Have they done like a horror movie about a jackalope, like a wild jackalope that kills?
Just go at the back of TC's house. You'll find one and say,
"What?"
Yeah, killer rabbits, but not jackalopes.
That's cool, man. Well, cool, man. Well, thank you so much, Consumer, man. We'll have you come back on and talk a little bit more down the road as it grows, man. And we'll keep going, you know. Tarot cards, I think we're kind of winding down. Do you have anything you want to leave us with, tarot cards?
No, just check out my stuff. Yeah, you know, the movies you can watch for free, so you don't have to own the NFT. You know, if you go to the template, you can watch the film. So
awesome. Definitely check out Tarot Cards. He's awesome, man. And if you're in the M.O.R.B.S, he has some stuff in there as well, too. So we'll be adding more to that. We got to make a horror room just for Tarot Cards. I think that's what we need to do.
Thanks for checking it out, folks. I know I can go on and on about my stuff, so we're like half hour past the hour. That's awesome. I hope people are into it and check it out.
Yeah, man. I hope they do too, man. I hope it'll be good. And TC, man, how about you, man? What do you got going on? Anything you want to leave us with, TC?
Mine.
Mining network.io. That's all he has to say. That's all he's at right now. And Crackers, how about you, man? What do you got on the deck, man?
Well, we have Wax Attax next Saturday.
Yeah.
I will have a definitive answer if we can have our multi-packs done by then. I'm still talking to Nifty about it. Nifty Blocks are just try to give me a definitive answer on Monday, allegedly. I'm not going to knock the lads, but hopefully we'll have a definitive answer. If we don't, there is a workaround for the auctions, the Mint 101s.
Okay.
We could do that as a batch and put the whole batch up in one collection and start it at X amount if we have to.
Right.
But hopefully we'll get to go ahead with the packs.
Very cool, man. I hope so. I hope we could do that. I wish they would add that as a feature. That'd be a really cool feature.
I think that is a feature coming. It is a coming feature in Nifty. I'm not sure about Atomic.
Yeah.
But then yourself. I have no idea. It's 10 to 2. I'm tired.
Yeah, I gotta check out Atomic too. They gotta have all these new creator tools. I was trying to do the other day. It looks all different. I'm like, whoa, I'm not used to this.
I haven't even started looking into the sets or whatever that is. The sets and
they got a bunch of new stuff over there.
They got a lot of organizing type thing, which was really needed. So I want to dive into that.
Yeah. And then
you said that the article was up. What's the link?
Not
on
yet.
That?
No,
okay.
I was just I'm out of sync this week, but I will be up in a little bit. And well, when I say a little bit, it'll probably be about 10 in the morning from me.
Okay.
But don't worry, I'll tag it and it'll be posted.
Yeah, and I'll share it. And it was a good little convo, so great. And if anybody wants to hit up our stream tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
What I'll say to you is I think you should push the project to get as many artists in as possible, because I think it works for both people at this time because it's such a dead market. I don't mean that in a bad way. The market is moving. There's stuff being sold, but there's not many artists coming in, and it's a great way for a new artist to be seen. It's just a feature as a promo in one of your competitions.
I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, sure. We'll take all the collabs, but I just want to say for the creator side, if you're new and you're trying to get out there, do exactly what I just explained for the past month. Reach out to people like Crackers or any of the streamers that interview wax projects, the Online In, BD, Blue Dragon, any of them. Reach out. They'll schedule an interview. You'll get on their show, show off your stuff. Next thing you know, you got people that are into it and kind of collabing, because that did not happen until a month ago. I wasn't proactive enough to do that. I didn't get on many streams. And then now all of a sudden I did, and I have collabs left and right. So that Wax is amazing for that collab and helping each other and kind of mixing audiences type of thing. It's really great.
Yeah. Hey, Crackers, by the way, Rod brought up a good point. If Nifty can't do the packs, I think Ben would probably be able to help us out, man.
I was already talking to Ben. I already got there. Don't worry.
Oh,
I
checked what am I talking about? Crackers got it. Crackers is all over it. He's got it.
Ben said it is possible, but at the moment, at present, they're not doing it, but it will be a feature thing. So I don't know whether we can peer pressure them into it. I'm not saying I won't do that. I probably will do it anyway, just for the fun. But I'll see what NFT say on Monday, and I'll get on to Ben and Terry and see if they can organise something for us, if any way possible.
All right, cool, man. Cool. Okay, I'm going to leave us with a Crypto Kuma's pack opening. He collabed with Pizza Slice, and this was his first pack. So we're just going to do a quick pack opening, and then I'll give away whatever is inside. so let's see what we're going to do here. Let's see what we got.
Right, I'm going to have to shoot here, okay?
No worries, man. Yeah, I heard the babies going.
Go on, wait.
There we go. All right, so we got the cheesy and the green chef over here. So I'm going to give those away really quick, guys. So if you've been in the YouTube chat, let me switch back over to the right screen here. Take me 2 seconds. Come on, let's get over there. All right, let's see who's going to win those two. So let's see. The first one is going to go to Orion.
Yay!
Orion, you win the pizza guy over here, the cheesy guy over here. And then let's see who's going to win the other one. Crackers. We'll draw again because we don't do this. We keep on doing that. I hate this machine. It does it every show. Every show it chooses one of us. Marcus, you get the other one, and that is the Green Chef. So Marcus, you get the Green Chef. So anyway, thank you guys again. Once again, it's been another NFT Circus. Thank you all for coming out. Go check out Terra Cars. Go check out Consumer Break. Go check out the Mining Network with TC before he buys all the miners. And we'll see you guys next week. It's going. It's going. All right, see you guys.